Ezra Cubiero writes, hey guys, love the show. What was the most fun theater experience you've had so far this year?
This year would probably have to be the Lego movie for me. Like I was just doing this coming out of theater, and I sang that. I'm still to this day. Every once in a while, I got that stupid song in my head, and I start singing out loud. So, pure fun. Yeah, it might have been that one.
Raid 2.
Raid, yeah, that was great.
Like there wasn't even, I mean, maybe 30, 40 people in the theater I saw, but you could feel the adrenaline going through everyone during every scene. People's eyes were just fixated on the action that was going on. And you literally felt like you were watching a UFC fight during one of them, like a great UFC fight. You're like, whoa, 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 and you don't know what's going to happen. That was pretty exciting.
Yeah, Christian and I saw the Raid 2 together, and there was a gentleman sitting to Christian's other side that was just reacting to the Raid every fight scene, and it was every time blood hit the screen, this guy was going crazy, and it was hilarious. My answer is Godzilla. I don't care that some people were bored. I wasn't. I liked the whole movie, and the end, when Godzilla does what he does, I was actually laughing. Like, it was the only emotion that could come out of me. I was so excited to see this guy on screen doing what he was doing to the other animals. So,
Edge of Tomorrow's another one, too.
Oh yeah, that one was really fun. That one part in Godzilla, though, both times. The first time he does the nuclear breath.
Yeah.
And then the second time he does the nuclear breath.
Because I forgot that he had that for a minute. Then I saw some blue lights, and I'm like, what is that? He's got this. He's gonna do it.
But that scene when he's grabbing the mouth, I'm thinking, we're gonna get a really cool King Kong shot with the T-Rex, and he pulls it in. I said, no, just open his mouth. Here we come, baby. Oh my God, that was so awesome.
Thing of beauty.
Okay, what's next?
Terrence Page wants to know, who is a better actor in their prime, Paul Newman or Jack Lemmon?
Oh my God.
Talk about Sophie's choice.
There's no right answer here.
I don't know. Yeah, I think, that's tough.
There is a right answer.
Paul Newman?
I'm going to say Jack Lemmon, because I think that comedy always gets a little underrated, and Jack Lemmon could do drama or comedy with a deft touch on both. And Paul Newman, am I missing? Was he ever in a comedy? I know that he probably had funny lines in movies, but I don't know that he ever did a comedy.
Well, something that you would consider a straight-up comedy. I don't know about that. There are certainly a lot of his films that had comedy as a part of it. But like, I'm gonna you can't go wrong with Jack Lemmon. I'm gonna slightly lean towards Paul Newman, ever so slightly. Like, partially because out of the two of them, so dead even, so I'm going to go with the person who gave me, I think, the most memorable movie out of the two, and for me, this is going to be Cool Hand Luke.
Cool Hand Luke, that's right.
Like, when you watch Paul Newman and Cool Hand Luke, it's like that's Hollywood, man. Like, that's...
He's old. They're both great, but I'd probably go the edge with Paul Newman as well, too.
You salad dressing lovers, I can't believe.
I'm a sellout.
Race car loving, salad dressing, guzzling.
It's just, there was something about him with it. He was a guy's guy. He was that movie star, old school Hollywood thing, and set the bar for other actors. It's hard. It's hard because
you guys are making me a grumpy old man.
No.
Look at the reference. Such a great question, though. I mean, it's an awesome question. All right. Anyway, what's next?
Ann Curtis wants to know, what happened to the Phantom Tollbooth remake? Are they still making it?
I'll confess, I am completely unaware of what we're talking about.
Same here.
I'll give you guys the update on the Phantom Tollbooth. It was made, and it's in a closet somewhere in Burbank, and we're looking into it.
All right, what's next?
Yamil Diaz says, do you think Evangeline Lilly will be the Wasp and Ant-Man or not?
I think they're certainly setting up that it looks that way. If I had to put money on it, I'd say sure. But I'm not willing to put money on it.
I'm going to say yes because and I think that we talked about this last time, is that we're getting to a point now, once we get to the end of phase 2, that eventually these contracts are going to run out for the main characters, whether it be the Iron Mans, the Black Widows. We have to start setting up new characters now, briefly. So maybe the Wasp turns into someone that becomes like the new Black Widow of the later on down the line. Who knows? But you have to set up new characters now, so it makes sense that they would have her not just a throwaway character.
I totally agree. I think she's a little bit too big of a name for somebody to just be in this film. I think that she's going to play a bigger role in the universe than it's being let on right now. Yeah. She's totally the Wasp.
Can I say, I love her. I love her. Good Canadian girl, by the way. All right, one last question.
Oh, I'm not going to pick that one then. Dr. Horrible wants to know, favorite martial arts movie of all time?
It's a tie for me, two of them. One is an old school, I think it's from like 1971. It's called Shaolin versus Lama. If you don't know it, find it. Nowhere else will you find a line that says, let's fight, and if I if you beat me, you will be my master. And if you beat me, you will be my master. If I beat you, you will not. But if you beat me, you may use this stick to beat me for my insolence. It is one of my favorite thing. And then at the end, the bad guy starts literally slapping himself in the head, open palm, and saying, I must die to prove that Buddha exists. I have no idea what that meant to this day, but it was awesome. The other one, far more cheesy, the original Best of the Best.
Oh, nice.
With Eric Roberts.
Good call.
And James Earl Jones, for some reason.
Sure.
James Earl Jones is the coach of the U.S. Taekwondo team. I don't see it, but great. He was awesome in it. So, what about you guys?
For me, if I'm going to do two, I do Enter the Dragon, which is one of my
classic
favorite Bruce Lees of all time. It's just that tournament style and just everything going on in that movie. The fights are incredible. But Bloodsport with Van Damme.
The original Bloodsport, Bolo Young.
Frank Dukes. That was a movie I remember seeing as a kid. Just being that was when I was first introduced to what Van Damme really could do as a martial artist film star. And there's just some great stuff going on there. They don't take risks like that in certain martial arts movies now. I thought it was cool.
Biggest pecs I've ever seen on an Asian dude.
Oh, Bolo Young. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I would probably go. The first Jackie Chan movie I saw was Rumble in the Bronx. I know that was later in his career, but that was the one that really turned me on to that dude. Van Damme would obviously be hard target, and for hilarity, you got to go Steven Seagal, Hard to Kill. He wakes up in a coma after like 8 years, and he learns martial arts again in a week.
It's like riding a bike. It's muscle memory. It's muscle memory.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.